What's up, everyone? Welcome to Playback's October Town Hall. I am Sam. I work on creator growth at Playback. Today, we're thrilled to make a couple announcements, show off a new product feature, show you what we've been working on, and of course, answer any and all of your questions. All right. First off, we are excited to announce that next week we are changing our URL from getplayback.com to playback.tv. We've also dropped the /room portion of the URL. Now all playback rooms will be playback.tv / your community's name. So playback.tv / light years / Lakers Nation, etc., whatever it may be. Don't worry about your community having the wrong address saved. All previous room links will redirect to the new URL. However, going forward, feel free to share the new link as soon as today. Over the next week, we'll share your link in the Discord thread. We are especially excited about this because it will simplify branding for both us, Playback, and you as creators. We know you've all received questions like, so is it Playback or is it Get Playback? Now with the simplified URL, it should be much easier to communicate and ultimately grow your communities. If you have any further questions on this, feel free to ping me, Brandon, or Greer in the Discord. Otherwise, without further ado, pass the mic to Greer and Brandon.
Thanks, Sam. And now it's time for Community Love. And this month for Community Love, we're switching up how we recognize creators. Now creators will be awarded more in line with the suggestions we've made in regard to how you can have success on the platform. And some of those ideas are promoting your watch parties, hosting with consistency, and who makes the best use of new features like polls. So also, all of the winners this month will be getting a Playback hat sent to them. So we think these are really cool, and we hope you do too. And I'm really excited to see all of the creators who win awards this month wear them once they get them while they're hosting on Playback. Brandon is going to present the first award. So here we go.
Thank you, Greer. So yeah, our first award, as Greer alluded to, is going to be Best Use of New Features. So for the October Town Hall, our community winner for Best Use of New Features is Winsider, a women's basketball community who has been hosting for not only the WNBA playoffs here recently, but also the FIBA World Cup. And their use of polls is something that we've been particularly excited about. So we actually introduced polls, if you guys remember, back in mid-August, and we love the way that all of our communities have been using them. But in particular, especially over the last month, we've seen a lot of awesome and unique use cases for polls being used by Winsider. So shouts out to the Winsider community for embracing the new tools and especially their use for polls for the month.
Our second award is Best Graphic, and there were a lot of great options. And actually, we want to show you some of those options right now. The first being OBR. OBR was the Cleveland Browns community on the platform, and this was their graphic for one of their watch parties. It's just really clean and impactful, kind of, right? There's motion in the graphic. It's just really cool. There's a lot of cool elements to this promotional graphic. Next, we've got Home Court, and they're a Detroit Pistons community. And what we love about this graphic is that they use this as an opportunity to promote their watch party, but also promote a giveaway that they are promoting to their community to join League Pass and watch Detroit Pistons games with them all season long. And the winner this month was Garage Guys. Garage Guys watches NASCAR on the platform, and we thought that this image was just really unique and showed their own style. And obviously, Playback was included in there and incorporated in there, but they also use this as an opportunity to provide their community with gambling props. So congratulations to the Garage Guys. And just remember, right, there are two ways for you to be recognized in this category. You can customize your thumbnail for your room, or you can promote your watch parties with things like custom schedules and gambling props.
Yeah, I love that. I love that Garage Guys graphic. So up next is the Most Active Community Award. And I said it was up next, and that was sort of a teaser because our winner for the Most Active Community Award for October is another women's basketball community, The Next, who hosted a whopping 15 times last month in September. Again, across the WNBA playoffs as well as the FIBA World Cup. Love seeing the activity from The Next over the last month, and really all of our women's basketball communities want to give you a shout out. It was super cool to see some of the biggest growth we've seen from The Next room over the last month. So shout out to The Next for the awesome stuff this month.
Okay. And last up for community love, we've got the clip of the month. And in consideration for this award, we looked at clips that creators shared themselves and where playback was tagged. And the winner this month is Socks Machine.
Elvis Andrews, man, game-winning hit last night.
Oh man, beautiful.
He's been good. He's been good. I've liked. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
this is good.
There we go.
This is good.
Get out of here, baby.
Get out.
Yes.
Woo! Man,
Hell
he's,
yes. Look at
he's
Elvis.
catching up on Vaughn. He's catching up on Vaughn.
He's gonna
He's
be the
catching up
front
on
leader.
Tim Anderson.
Incredible.
Let's
Man, when was the
go.
last time we got this lucky with some acquisition off the scrap heap? Man? I can't even
Johnny
remember.
Cueto.
Well, yeah.
But on the position player side, right? Like,
Yeah.
just what a series for this guy. The Revenge Tour, Elvis
Beautiful.
Andrews.
Yeah, so we want to encourage creators and communities to start sharing clips more frequently on their own. And don't forget to tag us when you do. We want to share your clips with our audience as well. Sam, back to you.
Thanks, Brandon and Greer. Before we move on, another quick call out. It's here. Best sports month of the year, October. NHL regular season starts this week with the North American opener on Tuesday, October 11th. NBA starts the following week with the opener on Tuesday, the 18th. Make sure to contact us if you plan to host for either sport. Also, make sure to contact us if you have any referrals. If you refer a creator or creator group and they are accepted and hit any of our compensation tiers, you will get a $200 referral bonus. Additionally, the MLB playoffs start tomorrow, Friday the 7th. I know most of you aren't baseball communities, but feel free to schedule a watch if you think your community will be into it. Nothing more fun than the playoffs. All right, guys. Next up, we have our head of product, Kevin, who's going to show you our new scheduling feature and what's up next.
Sweet. Thank you, Sam. So today I'm going to talk about scheduling, which we launched earlier this week. This is the first step to giving you full control over what's playing in your room. As creators, we know this will open up a lot of creative possibilities for you and just make your life easier. But also we are thinking about helping you promote your watch parties to make it easy for your community to know when to come back into the room and get a notification for your next watch party. So I'm going to show you how it works. This is live. You can do this today. So to get started, go ahead and click Add to Schedule, and you'll be able to browse our content catalog of all the streams that are supported here. So you can filter by leagues, sports, and networks, and go through different dates to see what's playing that day. Once you pick something, you can choose which network you want to play it on if you have a favorite home broadcast. And then you can set it up to start. It'll automatically start at the start time. But if you want the stream to start even earlier, just choose half an hour, 15 minutes, or an hour. These are new fields here. So you can give your event a title and you can give it a description. Maybe you only plan to host the first 4 innings. So you want to give your community a heads up. And when you're ready, go ahead and click schedule. And then you'll notice that anytime somebody visits your room, they'll see the schedule of any upcoming events and the details for those events. Once you get your events scheduled, you can, like I said, it will automatically stream at the start time. But if you want to start early and you show up before the scheduled start, you can go ahead and click Start Early here below. And you'll just be able to hop on stage if you want or not. And you can just start the stream if you prefer. You'll notice all your details are there. And then your stream will be live. You'll notice there's also an End Watch Party button now. So you can actually end your own streams. You don't have to bug us in the Discord when you're hopping off. Just leave it on or turn it off when the game is over, and that's how you'll have control to start and stop watch parties. Right now, MLB and college football are supported catalogs in our scheduling tool, but the NBA catalog will be included within the next week. And then we're planning to add NHL shortly after. And we'll definitely be working to add more and more streams to this catalog. So in the meantime, please use this whenever you want to schedule an upcoming watch party. And if there's anything that's not supported there, keep hitting us up on Discord. Let us know what you want to watch if you don't see it in the schedule. If there's any streams that you want to see in the moment, if you haven't planned ahead, or if you just want to change the channel, you can keep using Discord for that. We can also cover other kinds of content like YouTube, for example. But what our team is going to be working on next, now that we have scheduling out, is on-demand stream control. So taking what we offer now through Discord chat and just putting those controls in your hands, so you can start a stream in the moment, and you can change the channel in a moment and host your own kind of red zone style broadcasts. So that is coming next, and we're excited to keep building on this foundation. All right, with that, I'll pass it back to Sam, who's going to lead some Q&A. I see we already got some questions coming in.
Yeah, if you do have questions, feel free to put them in the chat, and we'll get to them at the end of this. Forever Faithful, that question is already on the list, so you'll get your answer in a minute. But yeah, let's get through it, Kevin. There's a few questions we've got ahead of time, and I want to answer those first. From Cowbell Talk, are we able to show League Pass games? And if so, will only people who have League Pass be able to view them?
Great question. Yes, we can cover League Pass, basically any NBA game, and somebody can access it either through their local cable provider if they're located in the region that is streaming that game, or if they're out of market, they can use NBA League Pass. But both of those sets of subscribers will be able to access the game. The network that you're choosing there is just sort of your preferred stream. But generally, if somebody can access that game, Playback will let them watch it.
All right, from Lakers Exceptionalism, is there any update on the ability to draw on the screen, share your screen, and/or overlay images?
Yeah, definitely. This is in our future plans. The team is right now hard at work at automating the streaming and scheduling. As you've seen here, we're also working on different things like scaling up the room size so you can go to bigger audiences, being available on more devices and platforms. But once we finish this foundation, we're going to start moving on to the fun stuff and making Playback more entertaining for you, more social for your audience. So absolutely keep those ideas coming, and we 100% plan to support that.
All right, from Fast Break Breakfast. God, always a tongue twister. Is it possible to have a stage-only audio recording option to repurpose watch parties as podcasts or other content?
So currently, the recordings that you get have both your stage and stream audio in there. But we've had some creators ask they want to record their podcasts in their Playback watch parties. So we just investigated this, and there's actually going to be a way for us to support splitting out the stage-only audio feed from your recording. So stay tuned. We plan to add this in soon.
Awesome. Okay. Since we've had to push pause on supporting NFL content, and we've gotten numerous questions from creators, including just now in the chat, about when we'll be able to resume support of NFL watch parties, I would like to bring up CEO and co-founder RJ onto stage to provide an update.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. So look, first thing to say is this was obviously incredibly disappointing for us as well. We didn't want to push pause, but we felt like it was the best thing to do for our ongoing commercial conversations with the NFL. Look, the short answer is we don't expect to be able to support NFL content this season. I want to be respectful of sort of the ongoing conversations with them and not go into too much detail. But basically, we have some work to do to help the NFL understand how creators can actually help their broadcasts as opposed to potentially harming their product. look, we feel very strongly that you guys as creators add a lot to the experience regardless of sport, but in particular within the NFL. For what it's worth, Forever Faithful, I'm a big Niners fan. I'm wearing my Niners sweatshirt. So I'm bummed personally, even just as a fan. But we do need to strike some commercial conversation or commercial deals with them in the long term. And so we want to do what's best in the short term to help those happen. So yeah, we're pushing pause for the rest of the season most likely, and we'll keep you guys updated. And just again to say, like, apologies for the interruption. Like it sucks for you guys and it sucks for us too. And the one thing I would say, just from a saving grace standpoint, is they are the only league that has this view. And so if you love the platform and you want to keep hosting, there's lots of other sports and lots of other content we're happy to support for. So yeah, more to come, obviously, and feel free to reach out in the Discord if you want to open up a new room for a new sport or anything like that. And like I said, we'll keep you guys updated, but apologies again. And, looking forward to re-engaging with them in the future and convincing them of the value of playback and you guys as creators.
Awesome. Thanks, RJ. Yeah. I want to open this up. If anyone else has any additional questions, drop them in the chat. We'll do our best to answer them. Give you guys a little time here.
Jimmy G.
All NFL discussions end point is Jimmy Garoppolo. Does not matter what, they just all end there.
Exactly.
At least my Bay Area ones. No, we're not getting into that, Kevin. Okay. Well, if there are no questions, like to thank Greer, Brandon, Kevin, and RJ for their help putting together the town hall. Also want to thank all the creators for hosting over the past month and for coming to the town hall today. Super excited about scheduling as a precursor to self-streaming in the coming months. And as always, reach out to us in the Discord if you have any questions or comments.
Really quickly, if we want to squeeze this in, smart BB takes, smart basketball takes, your schedule will be visible. You can check this out. Actually, if you missed earlier in the session, we have a new scheduling tool you can use. So you should be able to review the recording and all that sort of stuff. And in the main Discord thread, there should be a video which kind of shows you how to use scheduling. And if it still isn't as, if you're still having issues with it, you can always ping one of us and we're happy to help you too. For sure. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.